Right. So I think we can start this session right away, right? So a very good evening, everyone. So welcome to Monday Orange Talkshow. This is the third time I do the introduction. I don't know why today the line is very not stable, and hopefully this doesn't affect us very much. So we hope that this will continue on. Okay, so a brief introduction again. So Monday Orange Talk Show is about discovering the hidden power of arts in life, right? So we have different guests, individuals especially, who do something about arts, but then in different form of arts, for example, like photography, videography, which is today, the topic of today. And we are happy to have Winnie with us, sharing some skills and also experience in photography and also videography, right? So later on, if you have any questions, feel free to just drop your questions down at the comment below so that we can answer it as soon as possible. And all right, so let us pass this to Winnie and have a brief introduction about itself. Then we can start our chit chat, right?
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Winnie, and from PehPhotography. So basically, how to say so my passion is in photography. Started since 2009. So that time when my dad actually bought a DSLR for me as a birthday gift. So since then, I started to actually take pictures using DSLR. But before that, I actually play with digital cameras like during occasion events or like trip with my friends. So I already started taking pictures. So I would say this kind of passion is somehow it's influenced by my dad. Okay, so until now, and from there I try and error and keep learning. It's just like for fun. I never thought of doing it for like more professional way. So yeah, that's my journey in photography. So basically, I have around like 10 years experience.
Wow, that's a very long time. So do your dad do photography as well, or just
No.
you yourself?
He was a lecturer, but he retired already.
I see.
But he loved to take pictures.
Take pictures? So do you go out together to take pictures?
No, actually no. Back then, my dad always take picture of us using those Fujifilm, like very old fashioned that time lah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I think even my family, I think my dad used to like taking photography as well lah. But after that, I think no more. And even myself, I think I have my own DSLR, which is a gift from my dad as well. But in the end, I didn't really take a lot of photos, especially during this time. Or I would say when I started to work, basically I didn't do much of photography anymore.
Oh,
so, why? I don't know why. I think I didn't have the commit. I mean, I didn't commit to do this, and I was indulged in doing more of a visual graphic kind of thing, like Photoshop. So I changed my so-called interest to just try another stuff. But then still, taking photograph is very fun, and you get to explore the place and then take different kind of photographs and keep it as a memory. So it's definitely something that you can pick up, and it really helps you, right?
Yeah, actually, for this photography, everyone can be a photographer, not necessarily have to be pro, because nowadays the smartphone that we are using are actually very canggih already, very high tech.
Okay. So welcome again to our Monday Orange Talk Show. So we have Winnie here. All right. So just now we was talking about she was talking about how she started with her photography journey, which is she has the DSLR, which is a gift from her dad, and so she picked up taking photographs as her hobby, right? And then slowly she take photographs for others and also for yourself, and it becomes like even like something like a skill for you to earn extra, right? So it has been 10 years, so I think your skill is quite solid, I would say.
No lah, I would say every day is a learning day. There's a lot of things to learn. For me, it's just I started like just having fun only. I didn't really thought of going like professional way. It's more on sharing my lifestyle things and like beautiful natures, which I love the most lah. Like pictures of nature, landscape, and human interaction. Yeah. I used to take a lot of interaction pictures when I was in Australia. I was a member of Tzu that time in Australia.
Okay.
So I took a lot of during the events. I took a lot of different kind of shots. So somehow it gave me like a lot of practices. I mean, like I have the chance to actually capture different type of things. Yeah.
To try it out, basically.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. There's a very good opportunity, I would say. As long
Yeah.
as like, especially when you have events, right? So you
Yes.
get to really just take everyone's picture, and people are okay with that.
Yeah, and for me, I love to observe people as in like the kind of interaction, the kind of expression. It makes me feel like wow, everyone has different type of expression and even movement. So it's like stalking by looking through the lens. Yeah.
That's good. All right. Let us just go back a bit. Just to understand your background and also what you're doing currently. Before we like jump back into the art part, so that we know something about you. Can you like maybe you want to say something about that?
Okay. Actually, I'm from how to say I'm from finance and accounting background. So I study Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting and Finance when I was in uni. Then after that, I came back. I straight away went to one of the big fours to work as an auditor for 4 years. So basically, my whole throughout my years in KL, I have been working as in a corporate line, dealing with figures, no life, everyday OT, that kind. So that time when I was working as an auditor, I rarely take pictures because of my hectic schedule. So after that, I have chance to actually like during weekends, just like hoping with my friends to take pictures and also like just a random like getaway, that kind. So it somehow make me happy, especially when I share my pictures in my social media platform. So somehow it's like very therapeutic, that kind of feelings.
Therapeutic. It's a very good way to say it, right? I mean, to get it off from all the numbers, figures are very stressful. So you have a more lively thing to enjoy and to see.
Maybe it's my form of distressing. When I was studying, also the same. Yeah, I love to like go out and take random shots and I share it. Then after like especially before exam, I will share a lot of pictures. So it's my way of distressing maybe. Yeah,
that's very good. I mean, even in Go Doodle, we actually promote this. Practicing art itself is not about like taking up the skills. You have to learn to become an artist or something like that. But it is also a form of distress, basically, to get away from all those stressful moments of your life. And you can actually use art to like express yourself even more, right?
Yes. So it depends on what type of the pictures that you want to take, especially like for us when we take commuters or when we are in let's say a family gathering or dinner, we can just take our smartphone easily and capture the moment.
Really, the fifth time? So sorry about that. Okay, for in case we really get disconnected again, I think today's talk show we will do it in a recorded manner. So I will do a recorded interview with Winnie, and we will have the video ready and post later on after our interview ended. So sadly to say, it will be less interactive, but then I think this is the only way we can do it. I also don't know why today the line is really sucks.
Aura too strong.
Yeah, really sad to see that, and really sorry about this experience. It's very frustrating. Okay, so I think we can get back to our conversation just now. Let's see. All right. So where we are already just now. I think we are at the history, a bit of history, taking picture, and taking pictures like recreational thing to do. You can distress, something like that. And so I think everyone here, we have our own way to distress. So taking photography is one of the way. And I'm actually very curious about taking photography, because a lot of us are like, including me, I will judge myself on the photos that I take. Is it like pretty? Is it the best? Then sometimes I think, what I take is very lousy. The angle is just doesn't feel right. The lighting is not good, and it doesn't really feel like the best shot, and that discourages me actually. So what would you advise us, like when we have this situation in our mind? So how do you want how can we like overcome this?
First of all, I would say lighting is very important in photography. No matter what type of picture you want to take, the lighting has to be sufficient. Unless you want to take like those long exposure photograph. So I believe the smartphone that we are having is sufficient enough. It's just that you need to make sure the lighting, where is the source of the lights, and what is the subject that you want to take picture of. And of course, if you talk about those composition, how to take picture, all this is part of the skill. How to improve is basically the more you take picture, the more you share in social media, it will automatically, you feel like you are improving, because you in social media, every day we scroll Instagram, right? We saw a lot of pictures. We keep on looking at different type of pictures. Then from there, somehow you are actually you are actually learning like how they composed the pictures. Yeah, so there's no like fixed knowledge that you must learn this and that. But of course, general wise, the basic one we should know lah. So in YouTube, everywhere we can just search like how to start as a photographer, a beginner photographer or something like that. It's all widely available. Like shutter speed, aperture, all those. For certain people, it could be like more advanced. But for us, like if let's say if you have a phone already, we can easily use auto setting. All you need is just click on the phone and then to focus it so that it will automatically focus and capture. Yeah.
So I mean, with phone itself, is it automatically done, or you should do it in manual way?
This is very depending on individual. For even though let's say when we take picture it's auto but somehow even though it's smartphone is smart, but then sometimes the things that we want to focus may not be the one that we want or smartphone automatically focus on. So we still need to, it would be it's recommended we still adjust it manually, as in like we still can adjust the focus point, the lighting to be increased or reduced. Yeah, all these things sometimes we may know that or there is feature like this, but we don't know how to use it. Yeah, that's why all these things that these are the things that I will be like guiding. I mean, like happy to share in class.
So guys, if you are here and you want to like ask something about photography, definitely this is a very good time to ask. So don't be shy and just comment down below. As long as you think you want to learn some good shots, good composition, how to make a pose, something like that, you can also ask. So this is a good time and it's free.
Yeah, we also have a very professional photographer in the house. Oi Chin
Oh, hello, Wei Chin.
from Penang.
I see. That's good. I mean, we can learn from each other, from like very pro and then to amateurs. So we can learn through our like journey. Slowly, we can actually learn like becoming even more expert.
Yeah,
Because this is all about practicing.
Correct. It's more on the passion, the effort that you putting in learning. It's the same as everything lah. Yeah, there's no fixed rules that you have to do this, do that. It's just for me, like what we mentioned just now, photography is an art. There's no right or wrong. It's just that how we feel. Like when we look at a picture, maybe this picture and this is the mood that it gives me, like maybe it's a surprise. But for other people, it could be like sad or angry. Like it's very depending on individual. Yeah. So whenever we post pictures in social media, so it's best to come with caption as well. If you would like to share your emotion, because not everyone can interpret the same emotion like what you wanted to portray. Yeah. So yeah, maybe adding some text in the picture. Like if you want to take like advertisement shots, like showing that you are selling, let's say, dim sum, you can put like something on it to make it more interesting.
So you also do like commission works, right? So as far as I know. Would you like if like a business owner, I would say, they just started like a business, so definitely they will need some advertising materials, so that requires photography. So for them, if they want to do it DIY, they want to do it themselves. So what would be the like checklist for them to make a good shot and also a good caption? Do you have any in mind?
Okay, you mean like let's say they are selling products, is it?
For example, selling products.
Okay, if let's say they are selling products, first of all, they need to know like what type of color palettes they want. Let's say, for example, maybe their product is blue color, then their background will be around like what kind of background to compensate the product color. This is very important. Personally, I think it's very important for color palettes, because from there, then only you know what kind of props you need. Like props, sometimes we will see like some advertisement, they put like those flat lay photography. So if provided, let's say the product is flat lah, they will maybe match with, let's say, dry leaf, roses, or even A4 paper, colored paper. Also, okay, all this you can DIY yourself. No need to like really do it very professional, engage professional photographer. It's more on like what we mentioned on arts, as in it's a mix and match and play around lah, with the things and the colors, the visual, and also lightings and shadow. Yeah, these are the things that are essential.
So one is color palette. So another one I heard is shadowing. So shadow meaning that you need like a very good lighting equipments?
Not necessarily. Yeah, what I mean is shadow is sometimes we will think that when we take picture, got shadow, like black color, not nice, right? We will tend to omit it. We want to take the shadow out. But actually, if your product's picture it contains shadow, it could be a nice visual presentation as well. So to have a nice lighting, not necessarily have to invest in very professional equipment. You can use natural light. Let's say
but then that definitely need to be daytime.
Yeah, if you want to take yeah, of course daytime lor, natural light definitely from daytime. But if let's say they want to take like professional, more professional, actually they can try to use like those table lamps or those, try play an area lah. Unless they want to go like more professional way, then they can invest like ring light or softbox, that kind, more technical already lah.
Okay, I think we have a question from Missy Meow. May I know some easy and budget way to create nice lighting? So,
easy and budget way. You mean DIY lighting lah?
I think so.
The cheapest.
So other than natural lighting.
I just wanted to say the cheapest lighting is, of course, the natural lights or else you can.
So when you say natural light, should we go outdoor to take? Is it?
Not necessarily. Let's say like those your house got windows, you can like during daytime, especially morning or evening lah. For me, I prefer these two times. So you just stand beside whichever place that there's sunlight goes through, then you can put your products there. Not necessarily your product have to be like on the table. You can put on the floor also can. Yeah, you can adjust the height, this and that, so it's easier for you to take picture. And then let's say the light's coming from let's say from the window, then if your products putting here, then there's automatically you will have shadow. Yeah.
So definitely it's a way. I think we disconnected again, but never mind. We can continue. Okay, just now we talk about lighting, right? So the cheapest way and the best way is natural lighting. But other than that, can you like elaborate again on the other options?
Cheapest ways, yeah, is natural lights, or if you want to take like outdoor also can. So maybe at the shady area, or it's very depending on what type of lights you want to use. As in, there are harsh light and soft light. A lot too technical already, I think. Yeah, so it's let's say you want to do like just natural lights. Natural lights is the sunlight, lor. If you want to invest in those like a bit lighting, I mean like indoor lightings, you can invest in softbox. I think around 100 or 200 plus lah. 100 plus for one softbox, that kind that you can put on the products itself lah. Or for me, as a beginner, I would suggest no need to invest so much. You can use like indoor lighting. Then from there you edit your picture.
Okay, using like simple apps, editing apps.
Yes, there are many like smartphone apps available that are very good enough really for you to edit. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe later on you can like give us some tips in terms of what kind of apps you can use.
Can.
Okay. I think we lost a lot of audience, but never mind. Since it's recorded version. So later on we can compile everything and make it into one video.
Okay.
To share it around. No choice for today. So sorry about that, everyone. Okay, next, I think we can ask some questions about your, I think, videography. All right. So talking about videography, so any like difference between photography, any challenge that is way more than photography in videography?
Challenge. Actually, I started taking video is after, later lah. After I have taken like pictures or those stuff lah. It's because I feel like videography is more on you can capture the live moment, like those kind of expression, this and that photography when we take picture we may suddenly miss out, but video you can actually capture everything. Then from there you can take snapshot if you want to take photo. So the challenging part, I would say, when you use like let's say smartphone to take video, the challenging part is try not to be make the video shaky. You have to use, let's say, either you use tripod or you can have like mobile stabilizer. For me, I just use handheld at the beginning, so it's quite a challenge lah.
Very shaky. So when you rewatch again, will be like dizzy.
Yeah, it's pretty common for everyone lah. It's more on like how you actually capture and what kind of angle. So it's more or less it's the same as photography. It's just more on like it's animated. Yeah.
Mm. Oops, and we get disconnected again. But never mind. We shall continue this, and later on we will upload this video lah on our page.
Aura too strong.
So sad about that. Okay, and later on I will do the editing. So okay, video. So after video, okay. Just to understand a few like steps for video taking. So how do you suggest us to start taking a very, a very short clip, like for example, 30 seconds, and in showing some message, like even when we see advertisement, it's usually a good advertisement usually just lasts like around 30 minutes, right? So how to actually come up with this story and then kickstart with the videographing, and how to make it the whole thing interesting and in a very low budget manner.
Okay.
For your perspective.
To be honest, for short, I call it short video lah, less than 1 minute. I call it short video. This kind of contents. So now is the trend, as in we all always our attention on the videos is just like the golden 3 seconds. So after that we will like scroll, like unless it's interested, then you will continue watching, right? So how to take a short video is basically first thing first, you need to know which direction you want to go. There are many elements that you can take into consideration. Like if you want to go for educational one, then it could be different type of storyboard, lifestyle, or it's more on experimental, or it's just purely unboxing something. So if you, let's say you are taking more on educational video, so what are the contents you want to show first? Like maybe 5 habits of this that, and you would like to share with others. So first thing first, for me, as a if you want to take video, the content is very important. What are the messages you would like to portray and the storyboard? Yeah. Once you have that kind of like direction already, and then you go and find topics, and then who is the cast? The human law, if it's you or some other things or animation or something like that. Then from there, how do you portray it? Then for business purpose video, what is the call for action? Because we don't do video just for fun. Unless you, for entertainment purpose, lifestyle, then it's another story. But I would say, like, if let's say for business purpose, what would be the call for action? And at the same time, it doesn't sound like very hard selling.
Yeah. So basically, you should craft a message that really sells, and you have to do it in a discreet way where it doesn't feel very pushy and very obvious, like you are just selling something with the video.
Because nowadays the trend is people don't like to be maybe they don't like to watch hard selling products with that kind of videos. It's because a lot of people are doing the same products, and then it's somehow very it may looks very, how to say, very agitated when we have too many advertisement videos at one go. So you can go into like storyline video, maybe like take a short drama storyline to portray. Then at the end only like showcase your products. Yeah, these are the things that you can look into it lah. So because of MCO, a lot of SME business owners, they actually prefer to do their own videos. Nowadays, using only smartphone, you can also produce like 1 minute up to 15 minutes. Yeah. It's very, I would say it's simple. I would say like it requires effort, as long as you need to know what kind of angles, what are the contents that you want to go for. And the editing part, is another section lah.
So many, I would say many portion, many parts of the whole process. So like from storytelling part to shooting, lighting, action, and then after that you have the marketing funnel, sales funnel, how to make it into call for action, and then also editing part. So editing part, could you tell us more about it?
Editing part, like in my class, I would only share like smartphone apps. Because nowadays people want it to be fast. Unless if you want to go for professional one, more higher resolution, you can go for computer software lah. But for me, when I do teaching, I will share with like the apps, like such as nowadays a lot of people are using like Viva Video, InShot, this and that lah, like KineMaster, CapCut. So I will select only like a few very good apps, and then from there teach them how to do. Because nowadays the apps that we are using is not only for like, it's not only doing slideshow, that kind of editing. It can be more at once. You can add visual effects, make yourself disappear, and also you can remove green screen, which is super duper cool and also very advanced already lah.
And one thing, is it free? It's a free app, right? Or not necessary?
They are free and also paid version. So it's very depending on what are the apps that you would like to use. So for me in my class, I'm teaching free one, but the free app the features are actually more than enough already. It's equivalent to paid already, and it's equivalent to a computer software. But of course, I would say that if you want to really go for advanced one, it's always go for computer lah. But now we want it to be fast, and I would say the video coming out from the smartphone is also 1080p is a very good resolution already.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's considered as a HD, right?
Yeah, it can say so lah.
It can say so lah. Yeah. A bit above, a bit below than HD, but it is good enough for us to like view every details that the creator want to showcase. All right, so I think we go through photography and also videography. So videography, we have even editing part included. So I think taking consideration into this, the whole process of doing this art is not like you just shoot and then after that you just share. So there are many thoughts behind that, I would say, many work behind that is hidden from our like public eyes. So like a simple video is something, sometimes we see the advertisement can be very simple, but it has the story that is very funny or it's very touching. Then when you look at it like for 30 seconds, then you cry, something like that. So it's very amazing to see this kind of masterpieces. So for your case, do you like have anything to share with us? Like what is your do you have any masterpiece to share with us? And is there any like moments that you think really impacted someone's heart, and people when your audience see it creates that emotion. So when you have the emotion, basically you really win their heart already.
You mean masterpiece? I would say so far what I normally do is like special effect. I teach people how to play with the special effects. Then from there, my students actually create like really like emotional storyline that really impressed me. Because I would say it's more like giving them guidance, and from there they really create stories. Just for me, my focus is more on that. If I want to create a masterpiece, it requires some time lah. I actually wanted to do that. Yeah, so it's in progress.
Now I mean from my point of view, like masterpiece doesn't mean it has to be the best of the best, but at the moment of time, the best that you can think of, what is it? Just like that. So I think you have something like some slides to share. So
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
you can like go through it
Can.
just to tell some stories about it. Yeah.
Sure. I share screen.
Yeah.
Okay, is it full screen right now?
A moment. Loading. Yep.
Okay, okay, you mean masterpiece on this. So basically I would like to share a bit like my journey. This is a picture that I took in a church when uh, in 2009 using only BlackBerry smartphone. Because that time I was studying. So you can see, even though like it's a simple picture, low lighting, but my focus was only on the light. So when I look back at the picture, I was quite amazed to see like stars, all those. This is one of the pictures that I like the most when I was studying in uni. So just to share with you some journey that picture that I have taken. So that time, uni time, that's when I have more time to actually explore.
Yep.
And doing like editing. You can see like the first picture it looks sad. It looks sad, yeah, because that time I was quite sad after breakup. That time. So you can see all the pictures is like I'm just portraying some message in it. And all this like editing.
Very
I didn't
fun
even
thing.
use Photoshop. I used like a normal, that kind of free way. Okay, like all this is a picture. You can see it. Just leave me alone. This kind of a bit emo pictures that I have
Emo
taken.
pictures. Usually teenagers time.
Yeah,
Teenage
all
time.
these pictures were taken in 2009 to 2011. You can see I also took like those lighting pictures, like those like colorful and then bokeh effects. Yeah. So after that, like this is also one of the earlier picture that I've taken. All these also earlier pictures. What I meant just now was like if you want to capture, you can also put some text to show what kind of message you want to show them. Like, life without you is incomplete, this and that.
Sorry about that.
These are just a few earlier, I mean like the pictures that I've taken way earlier lah. So hope is the dream. Like I like to play with the lighting. Yeah, this and that. All these are taken in 2009 to 2011. So I move on. This basically my parents. Okay. Like yet last year I've heavily focused in photography. So as in like I help my friends and then help friends, meaning through words of mouth lah. So I have taken like pregnancy photography, naming ceremony, pictures of my friends. I mean their pregnancy time with family, and modeling as well. Okay, couple pictures, family portraits, products. This is a sari, and F&B. This is okay, and this is actually a cake that I have taken like this. Okay, and some family moment pictures. You can see my core is more on the moment itself lah. This is a charity event, and this is a Rome event. This picture was taken using only smartphone. I took it in Sabah last year when I went for hiking. So I love this picture. As you can see, there is smoke coming out from the dishes, and also the papan. It somehow it reflects like the olden days, the kind of living. Even now, we do see all this scene. So yeah, and this is a very strong grandma. She's very shy as well. So these are the pictures that I love capturing, like the moment itself. So if you ask me when is the best moment, I can't really answer you. I just love when I take picture. Then especially when I process it, then only I feel like, oh, okay, actually this picture tells the stories. Because whatever pictures or videos that you are taking is actually telling a story. If not, why would we want to take pictures, right? We want to capture the moment so that after a few years, you look back or you know what's going on, and you cherish the moment lah. That's how it goes lah. Like I love to take landscape pictures as well. This picture was taken in Turkey using only smartphone as well. So you can see the colors,
It's
combination
quite
of
vibrant.
colors. Yeah, it's very important. And this picture, I didn't really edit much. Somehow it comes out this way. So it's not necessarily that, oh, whatever picture we simply take, then, oh, no worries, we can edit. Sometimes we have that kind of mindset, which is a bit, for me, it's not so right lah. Whenever
True.
we first capturing, it's best to capture the best method, as in making sure the lighting is okay, the focus is there. Because if you want to sharpen a picture, it will become very grainy if you do it post-production. Yeah. So some corporate pictures, ROM. Yeah. So these are some, you mean masterpiece of mine?
I would say all of these are your masterpiece in different times. So it's something that you are proud to show it off and to have some stories to share about. I would say that these are all masterpieces. So masterpieces would not be like just one piece. That can be a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
Right. So I think you have share a fair share of all the stories. And I would say I'm quite impressed of the even with, like you say, even with smartphones, you can actually capture all these sceneries and all these moments that I would consider is quite a like the best moment that can show the context, show the livelihood of the people, and show even the emotion of the old grandma. So it's very interesting, because I also wonder how the grandma will like react to you when you say you want to like take her photo. So she very shy, then you faster take the photo already.
Yeah. I actually asked her post, hey, I want to take picture of you. Then her natural reaction was just very shy already. She was shy already. Then I just capture, because phone, you need to be fast lor. When you say, okay, capture, then that's it. If not, when people purposely post for you, you can somehow feel that there's some like, how to say,
artificially created
can say so.
emotions. I would say expression.
Disconnected emotion. Wow, suddenly come up with this kind of words. Yeah, that kind of meanings.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Actually,
it's very interesting. You have any other things? Like, I think you share the video with me, so I think I will share it from my side.
Yes.
And you can like explain along the way.
Okay.
Okay, let me share screen. Just a moment. Okay, let me see how to play it. Okay, it's playing. Not sure whether there's any sound. No sound. Need to on the sound as well. Okay. Oops. Okay.
你吃了没？今天调配的心情是什么口味？别再问我为什么跟随，你排在我心中第一位。And I'll be like, hey， 你吃了没？想对你多点关心。
A few moments later，
你的味，我只想变成你的谁，每天都追问好几回，吃了没？
Okay, so basically this video I took during MCO that time. You know, everyone loved to cook suddenly because we we can't really get it outside. So that time was very famous with this kind of dish, what's 香港
Very
nice.
sinful toast.
Yeah, so you can see all this preparation moment, you can actually capture it. Not necessarily have to be the outcome. Yeah, when I talk with like those SME business owner, like for example, a chef who owns a restaurant, you can also share a video that showcasing behind the scene moment, like preparation.
How you cook, how you prepare.
Yeah, not only about the final outcome, because nowadays audience, they want to know, okay, whether is it clean or not, or how interesting it is.
Is it fresh?
Yeah, so all this you can also portray in your video.
Okay, I think we have another two. Same. Okay.
Next.
爱上你就像牛奶爱上了面包，天生就一对。
Okay, so basically this video is a material for me to teach, I mean like to teach my students how to have few people in one scene, the same people in one scene, or different people also can. Using one video, you have a few duplicate of you. So this is one of the things that we can also use it in video. Like for example, if let's say let's say like, for example, I'm the insurance agent. Okay, I would like to talk to my client. So you can also showcase, I'm also the client itself. You are talking to you yourself in a video to maybe share educational stuff or a storyline, or teach people how to recruit people, or what kind of services you provide.
Like conversation.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, you have limited partners to do the video shots, so you act on your own.
If you act on your own, you can also build your personal branding, and people, especially let's say your friends can see that, a few of you in one video, they will feel amazed. This is what usually my students love it.
Okay, cool. Okay, the last one. Yep.
太多言语酿成了误会，给我你的包围，往左左右手挥，我最想成为，陪你人生不让，给我你的包围。
Okay. Yeah, so basically to show duplicate of me, and also what kind of effects that you can also use. But everything is editing using smartphone only. Yeah. How cool is that?
So I would say it's very like cool to take this kind of video and then become one of your like promotional materials for your brands, for even your products, services. So definitely if you want to pick up these skills, you can feel free to go PehPhotography and check it out. All right. So I think later on we can also share the like brochures and materials on our page. So I think you all can also see this later on after we get this video process and showcase. I think we are almost done here. Yeah, very sad. I mean, as we cannot get into live for this talk show. But maybe next time we can do another one.
Sure. I'm happy. I feel big chick already right now. Cannot lah, ayo.
Because the essence is about interaction. So without this interaction, it's quite hard to to really pass the value out. But then for now, no choice lah. Have to do this recording, and maybe we have another 2.0 session with you to make this even a better sharing. Maybe we can do more promotional.
Sure.
And we can get more audience up here.
Can.
All right. So I think that's about it for tonight. And we can arrange maybe on I think September, that would be good.
Can.
All right. So stay tuned, everyone, guys. If you need any like assistance or you need any advice on photography, videography, feel free to comment down at our video posting so that we can know and we can address to those questions right away by replying. And also we can include all these questions in our next live talk show with Winnie. So again, thank you guys, and very sorry, because basically I will personally go and try to find out what's actually happened, because this is the first time we face this problem. All right. So thank you again, Winnie, for
Most welcome.
having your time here. Okay.
Thanks
so
for
see you
having me.
again soon. Right.
Okay, see you.
Right.
Bye bye.
Right. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.